Start tonight with Cody Nesper.
Hey Jackson, just what was working for you tonight?
Yeah, I was able to throw every one of my pitches for a strike. Fastball was coming out of the hand good. The slider was really working as well, and that was mainly the 1-2 punch tonight. But I threw some really good changeups in there as well. Didn't use it as much as the other two, but the ones that I did throw were really good. So I feel really good about how the Arsenal looked tonight.
Go ahead, Sam Caniglio.
Hey Jackson, congratulations on the win. There's been a lot of talk about that slider of yours since the off season. Kind of what work went into kind of crafting that pitch, and what was going well with it tonight?
Yeah, I've always had a pretty solid breaking ball, but the thing with it was a little bit too loopy and slow to be able to play up to Big 12 hitters, and still getting outs, but I'm always striving to be better, and getting a harder, sharper breaking pitch was one of the things that I knew I needed to do to be that dominant lefty this season. And going into it, I was really trying to throw a breaking ball, if that makes any sense. And now the key with it is I'm just throwing it like I would a fastball, and letting the grip and everything else do the work, and keeping the same intent with that pitch as I do with the fastball is really key to making it break pretty sharp and keep its velocity.
Okay, next will be Jared Siri.
Hey Jackson, I'm wondering did you try anything different coming into this game compared to your past few starts, or was your execution just head and shoulders better than it had been?
Yeah, no, obviously this start is going to stand out over top of the others, but even in my other starts, I felt like my stuff was really good. I just kind of a little bit lost focus for a batter or two, and with pitching that really hurts you, and I gave up a few too many walks in my previous starts, and keeping my confidence up, and knowing that I'm better than anyone that's going to step in the box. My stuff will be able to get anybody that I face out, and knowing that, and just kind of self-talk and keeping that in my head while I'm out there on the mound, and just trying to put the team on the back, and get us some momentum going into the weekend.
Kevin Kinder.
Jackson, obviously you shut Kansas down for most of this game, but had a big play in the fourth inning when Tyler made the diving stop to get you out of the 2-on, 2-out situation. Is that the kind of thing that really makes a difference in a performance like this? If you'd have gotten a play like that maybe in a previous game, maybe you go on and throw 7, 8 innings like that.
Yeah, definitely. Baseball is such a crazy game with that. One little thing, one little hiccup within a game can be really, really monumental for a team, and can provide them with a large amount of momentum. And Kansas had a little bit of momentum with that situation. They got runners in scoring position, and Doan's making that play just sucked the momentum straight out of their dugout and put it right in ours. And definitely, I think that's the kind of spark that the ball club needs, and needs to continue to have. And because tonight everybody around the field played well. It wasn't just me. It was a clean fielding game. The bats came alive, and when I can go out there and set the tone and kind of bring the momentum into our dugout, I think it spreads like wildfire to us, and I think that's going to be the key to keep winning ball games.
Cody.
So Kansas came in, they won 7 in a row. They scored 20 on Tuesday. And I'm just wondering what your game plan was heading into this one.
To be completely honest with you, I had no clue about any of their hitters, about what they've done in the past. I knew that, like I said before, that no matter who steps in the box, I know that my stuff is going to be better than them, and so keeping that confidence is going to play against anybody, no matter who it is. And so I didn't really do a whole lot whole lot of research on Kansas beforehand. I know just going out there and throwing strikes and executing pitches is going to get the job done.
Any other questions for Jackson? Go ahead, Cody.
So what's it like having Paul back behind the plate? I imagine it's probably more comfortable pitching to him than the new guys or even someone like Vince.
Yeah, I mean, I love pitching to Paul, and Paul and I kind of have a good connection, and we know he knows what I like to throw in certain counts, and he kind of just feels the vibe of the game, and we're usually on the same page. So it's definitely good throwing to a guy like that. But I had one of my better starts against Kennesaw State and Coastal a couple weekends ago, and Vince Ippoliti would be on the plate, and he caught a great game, and so definitely I love having Paul behind the plate, but I'm pretty confident in any one of our catchers, going behind the plate and catching a pretty good game.
Okay, Jackson, thanks for the time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Coach Sabins will be